G'day guys, Andy Thomas from Wolf on the Run. Hope you've all been well. Where have I been? Nowhere. Nowhere. Locked down again. Got loosed out again the other day, which is good. But just been inundated with work, not been able to make videos. Just been concentrate. But anyway, I don't want to bore you with that stuff. What I have got is these new boxes. And I put them on the bike already because I thought I'll have a play the other night when I came home from work. Thought I'll have a play, and within 3 or 4 minutes I'd done it, I'd built it. There's nothing to it, but I just thought I'd run you through it, what I have done and why. So let's see. Alright, so there they are. I've just bought these locks to put on for safety reasons, and they're all key coded, number coded, just so I haven't got to carry more keys with me. It's just that little bit of extra security. But the reason is, you'll see in this video while I'm talking, I'll put this up here. You can see the bags I normally put on top of the panniers. But because there's going to be a lot of corrugated tracks on our next trip, there's a lot of rumble, I want to try and keep the pannier weight down as much as possible. So putting stuff on top of the panniers is not a good idea. And also in my tool tube where I had all my tools, that was probably another 2 or 3 kilos of tools. So what I've done with that is, let me unscrew it and show you. So that's now no longer got falling over. Oh. So that's no longer now got tools in, but it has got my fuel bladder. Let's see if I can get it out. So that's rolled up, and that's a 12 litre fuel bladder that's going in there. And so there's no weight, obviously. It's just rolled up, put in there. That's a spout that I've made because it was like, yeah, you can see it didn't come with a spout, and I do need that. But this is a commercial one off a diesel truck. But it'll do for fuel, and then I can just strap this on top of the boxes, or on top of my top box, whatever. So that's bringing that weight down there. There's nothing in that weight. So I've took the tools out, and they've gone into that box up there. This is just a 19mm nylon chopping board. These are just a couple of U-bolts that I've bolted on. Now, guys, I must say that, you know, I'm not knocking you guys. I'm not knocking you at all. Some guys would just, you know, they'll ride the bike and they go home and clean it. Not me. I don't bother. It might get a wash now and again. And obviously, you know, if you're really pedantic, you're going to have scratches and stuff like that. So this is no good for you. It really isn't. This is going to wear on the top of there. This is going to give you grip marks on there. It's going to abuse your bike. For me, I don't care. But as I say, I'm not knocking anybody that wants to go out, you know, and ride the bike, come home and clean it. That's fine. It really is. Each to their own. So right, what I've got in the top of here, just move them out, is, oh yeah, another reason of saying is transferring the weight up to the seat. The other reason for the locking is where, it sounds horrible, but where I'm going, they are opportunists. So basically, if something can be lifted quite easily, then it will be. So my theory is with this, you know, there's a little bit of deterrent. Locks, it's bolted down, it's solid. So what I've done with this one, this is my wet weather gear, as you can see. So if I take that out, my gloves, this, blah blah blah, you can see in the bottom there I've just put a screw thread through from the other one. So if I take that off, you'll see that that box comes off completely. And then I've got that one. And in this one, again, take off the locks. I've transferred all my tools and everything into here. My bars, all my bits and bobs, bit of chain lube. That's the fork seal cleaner, but it also works great for putting on top of there, so you don't compress that and lose half your oil inside the toolbox. Bits and pieces, the WD-40, all my tools, all my bits and bobs. So everything goes in there nicely. And with the foam, let me just show you what comes with it. So these boxes come with this, and you just pick all these out as you want. They're tool boxes, you know, you get this on the bottom and the top and whatever. But the top one is, I've emptied out completely. And then this one, as you can see, I've left the frame around the edge just to give it that cushion around so it's not bouncing around. And on the bottom there, all I've done is bought 4 bolts. I've left the cushion in the bottom. Oh, you can see there. You can see the bolt there, look. So I've put 4 bolts through onto the bottom and just fixed it solidly. So yeah, pretty basic, but transferred in the load onto the back seat. It was my idea, and a bit of security, as I say, on the bottom of this one. I've just siliconed 4 little squares of Perspex, just so it sits into those, so it sits on there, and it's not sliding around. It's, you know, it's got its seat. I probably will also put a strap, or even, you know, something like this net over the top of it that I can actually throw stuff on as well, just to be secure. As I say, just because there's only that 1 bolt that's holding that on. But that's it, guys. It's pretty simple. Transferred in the load from the panniers to my back seat. I'm on my own. I took the back pegs off as well, so they're gone from there, so I don't need the back pegs. So on this trip, obviously it's going to be 2 weeks. It's all about me and myself on the bike, and the wife's not coming with me. My wet weather gear, as I say, I want to keep on hand, especially with the amount of rain that's been up that way. We're hoping again to go on the Untitled track, Cuba PD up that way. If we get shut down, locked down again, then we're just going to go all around the outskirts of Victoria, not going into any other states, which we're supposed to go into New South Wales, South Australia, blah blah blah. No, we're staying in Victoria, but we'll still be off on the 2-week trip. So that's it, guys. Just sort of quickly share that with you. There you go, guys. Fantastic. Simple, easy. That setup's probably cost me $100, $110. I'll link down below the boxes on eBay. The chopping board that I bought off eBay. Obviously the locks, I did buy that off eBay as well. I think there was about $15 for the 4 of them. They are what they call TSA locks, or I think it's TSA? Yeah, TSA locks. So basically they're suitcase locks, and if you're going through customs, that bit there, look, they put their key in, which drops that bit. They can open it, they can check your suitcase. I don't think, yeah, you could get some better quality ones, but for what it is, it's just more of a deterrent. Oh, and while I think about it, I'll quickly show you this. So my tank bag, security on the tank bag. Obviously I've got little bits and pieces in these pockets, but whatever. I tend to keep my, this is a tank lock system, and obviously it can just be lifted off in one piece, but you've got to know what you're doing with them. Again, it's just a deterrent. But I did have this little lock on there, look, which is great, it's fantastic, until you lock your glasses inside the bag and you can't bloody see the numbers. It must have took me 20 minutes to get into the bag. So what I've got now is this, no keys. I've got to put this down because it's it's a fingerprint reader padlock. So basically it might take 2 or 3 times to do, but you put your thumb on it. Is it open? Oh yeah, opened first time, how about that? So basically I put that on there, lock it up. Try and do it one-handed, boys and girls. Right there. So now I haven't even got to bother trying to find a key. I know it's a little bit big, but that doesn't matter. As I say, I'll keep it in there. It's only when I go inside somewhere, or you know, if I stop at a cafe or something. It's just opportunities again. You know, if it's open, zip 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 quickly. Anything, pair of sunglasses, you've left your camera in there, your model, anything. It's just a deterrent. And just let's say, look, just put your thumb on. Red. No, didn't read it that time. Oh, it did. did. Yeah, there you go. So you mean, so I've not got to worry about keys, trying to find the number. I say that was never a problem. I've had that on there for at least 2 years, and it wasn't until the other day that I locked my glasses inside there and I went, oh shit. So there you go, guys. Just a bit of added security with the locks. As I say, these ones, you know, they're 4-digit coded, so I just know that code, and just a deterrent. If somebody wants to get in, they'll get in. But yeah, there you go. Fantastic. Thanks for watching.